Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for August. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Virgo out there. So just take what does resonate for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the monthly readings are predictive in nature. If these events aren't occurring today, they could be occurring in the next few weeks. And as always, Virgo, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, what would you like Virgo to know for the month of August? All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Something's not working out. Let's see what's crossing that. There's a need for you to look at some sort of details here. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So whatever this is, it's not making you happy. You feel like your wishes are being denied to you. In the past, you may have had a conversation with somebody because you've been doing a lot of soul searching over whatever this situation is. And I do feel like you may have had a conversation with somebody. You feel like you may have found some of the answers that you've been looking for. However, there's some details still that you need to look at. Let's see why all this is happening. Show me why all this is happening for Virgo. Two of Wands in the reverse. So all of this is happening because you either didn't choose to go in a certain direction, or you may feel like somebody didn't choose you. There's a decision here that's being made. There's also a need for planning. There's a lack of planning taking place. What's on your mind is the Seven of Wands. So you're standing your ground. You may have people telling you, hey, this isn't what you should be doing, but I feel like you're not backing down. You feel that you shouldn't back down from whatever this is. You could be having conflict with somebody, and you just really are like, no, this is my position. This is where I'm going to be. Show me what's coming in August for Virgo. Show me what's coming in August for Virgo. The Lovers. So there's a partnership that's happening here. If this is work related, there's a partnership. If this has to do with a love situation, it does look like something is coming together here. Or you may have a choice between two people in August or more. But definitely two if that's your scenario. Show me Virgo's energy in this reading. Judgment. Yeah, so your energy is, for some of you, you want a reconciliation with somebody. For others of you, you're making judgment calls here. Show me the energy coming towards Virgo. The Queen of Swords. So you could have an air sign coming towards you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is somebody who, I feel like this is somebody who is wondering if you're open to conversation with them. They want to talk to you and bring clarity into the situation. In Spirit's advice, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this is advice regarding a lack of action. It could also be advice regarding bitterness, and we'll clarify definitely to see what that is. Let me see what is your outcome at the end of August. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is communication, and it may happen very quickly, somewhere around the end of August. It can also be inconsistent energy, kind of an in and out energy. And be careful because some of you could be connecting here with a player. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is underlying energy. And this tells me that in the past, when you were going through all of this soul searching, trying to figure out this situation that it doesn't seem to be working out, that you were worried, you were stressed, you were concerned, losing sleep. You could have even gone through some depression, but that's alleviating. So that's a good thing. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Eight of Coins reversed? King of Cups in the reverse. Water sign energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. But this shows that you kind of closed your heart off. You're guarded. You're not giving of your emotions, or somebody else isn't. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Yeah, this would be a situation that you've invested in a lot. Yeah, you've invested quite a bit. You're being very patient, but you feel like you're just never going to get what you want in this situation. Why is the Hermit here in reverse? Yeah, somebody could have been giving to more than one person. I do feel like you were rather generous with this person. You were just expecting an equal give and take, and this is what you've told them. I feel like you did tell them. This is somebody you had a break from, or there's been a break in a situation. Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse? Why is the Two of Wands reversed? All right, we have the Ten of Wands and we have the World. So all these problems are closing out. Yeah, you've been very deeply troubled, and I can see it in your energy here, Virgo. It's almost like you felt so burdened that you just didn't even know what direction to go into. There is a need for planning. If this is regarding a situation, and even if it's involving a loved one, there's a need for planning here. I feel like you've made a decision here, though, and it's taken you a while, but this is why all this is happening. This cycle of problems is closing out so that you can have a new beginning of some sort. So I do feel like you have been feeling really overwhelmed. I feel like you're releasing something here. Why is the Seven of Wands? Particularly if you feel that this person in your energy didn't reciprocate. They didn't give you an equal give and take. Maybe you were giving more than the other person, and this is something that you've learned that it's not healthy for you. We have the Page of Swords, so you might be doing some checking up on somebody, looking for answers, looking to see, what's going to happen. Because in your thoughts, I can see that you've either seen something or you're looking for something here, but you're not budging. It's like you've dug your heels in and you're not budging on this. So let's look at August for you. Spirit, show me August for the sign of Virgo. Show me August for Virgo. Show me August for the sign of Virgo. Wow. I am catching that erratic energy, and that's what I'm seeing in your outcome as well. All right, so we have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the High Priestess in reverse. Ten of Cups. Five of Coins. We have the Eight of Wands. Knight of Swords reversed. There you are, standing your ground again. Seven of Wands. Thank you. Two of Coins. Two of Cups. The Chariot. And the Page of Wands reversed. All right, so I definitely feel like some of you guys have a choice between two people. It looks like you've learned a lot of lessons, or you are learning a lot of lessons from your past. You are focused on somebody that you thought could be a missed opportunity. This would be someone, obviously from your past that you felt very happy with at some point. In the first week, and you may even feel this person is a soulmate as well. However, in the first week, although you're focused on this person or this situation, you don't trust your intuition here. There's a sense of you not really feeling like you can trust yourself. And that's always going to be a problem. So be careful with that. I do feel that, you want to be happy. And you do feel that there's happiness in this previous situation. But you're also realizing that somebody left you out in the cold here. There's some sort of secret that may be revealed in the first week. And by the second week, there's a sense of rejection, isolation, feeling abandoned. It's like you went from one extreme to the other. From you know, feeling complete happiness to feeling very rejected in the second week. But there's going to be communication by the middle of the month, and I see a sudden change in the middle of the month. That sudden change is happening because you are standing your ground here. It's what you've been thinking you should do, and it's what you're doing in the middle of the month. It does make you feel rejected and isolated. And I do see that. There's somebody here you're not talking with. There could be like this big communication, and then you go into not talking to this person, or it could even be an argument. Because somebody here feels that either they're lying to you, or they're not speaking a complete truth. So it would be a lie of omission. And I feel like this happens in a conversation around the middle of the month. But by the third week, you're standing your ground, which is exactly what you thought. So it's almost like you discover something. You may confront somebody, and you know, you're just not budging from your position here. I do feel that towards the third week of August, you may be having input from family or friends, and you're like, no, that's not what I'm going to do. You're basically going your own way here. You're finding your balance in this, though, and I do feel like you are finding your balance. Now, for some of you, you could be juggling more than one person, and you might not be telling somebody, you know, that you're doing that, but I do see you finding your balance in the third week. Now, here's the good thing. In the fourth week of August, I see you coming into this partnership, and that's what's overriding your reading. So some of you, you have a choice between two people. And by the end of the month, you could be juggling two people, but you will choose one by the end of the month, if that's your situation. And once you choose, that's it. You're not budging. But I do see love coming into your life in the fourth week. There's a partnership that's forming here, and it could very well be with a soulmate. Possibly a Gemini is very strong. I'm also seeing Cancer here. And we do have air signs, Libra and Aquarius as well. So I do feel that in the fourth week, you come into a partnership or a love relationship with somebody that is likely a soulmate. This could cause a move. You might be traveling to see this person, or you could be physically relocating. There is something at the very end of the month with this Page of Wands in the reverse. This could be you not talking with somebody else that you know, from your past possibly, or this could be you not talking to possibly family or friends who advised you against this partnership. Or it could be some sort of bad news that you receive, and, you know, but it's not major. It's something very small, and you will move on from it very quickly. So let me see your energy here. Spirit, show me Virgo's energy. All right, we have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Six of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who you want to have a stronger connection with. You see yourself married to this person or living with this person in a strong connection. This is somebody that you have a lot of love for. However, it's been unsuccessful because this person is married or in another commitment. I'm also seeing for some of you that, and this would be somebody you already know because it's a reconciliation. For others of you, I'm seeing that you are making judgment calls regarding whether or not you want to marry somebody or level up the connection. There is some fear, particularly around the third week, that it could be unsuccessful. However, I do see you still moving into a connection, possibly a marriage with that person by the end of the month. Regardless, by the end of the month, I'm seeing you in, you know, being very committed, very stable, very committed here. It's that turnaround energy. Something that was unsuccessful becomes very strong and committed. So let me see the energy coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Virgo, please. All right, we have the Star card, very strong Aquarius. We have the Sun, Leo. And we have the Nine of Swords. So the person that's coming towards you is somebody that you likely have had some sort of an argument with. They may have cut you out, or you cut them out. I do feel like this person is going to be very guarded, but they're going to be very open to communication because they've been stressed. This is somebody who is worried. They've been up, at night. They tend to think about you a great deal at night. This could be somebody that you have a child with, but this person does think of you as being their happiness. They view you as being happy, when the two of you are together. They're very worried about this connection. It's almost like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop if they are happy, like they feel like if the two of you come together that, the other shoe's going to drop. They're going to be really happy, and then what? Something bad's going to happen. It's that erratic energy that I saw earlier. This is somebody that is extremely guarded. Emotionally, they're not very well balanced, and you need to know that because they move from being really happy one moment to being very worried and full of anxiety the next. So their emotions are definitely up and down. For others of you, I am seeing here that there could be another, for a few of you, there could be another person that is coming into your energy. And this person, this would be somebody new. They're still very guarded and they're very worried. Like they don't feel like they have a chance with you. That's interesting. They think about you a lot, but they don't feel that they have a chance with you. Let's see Spirit's advice. Why is this Queen of Wands in the reverse? That's too many. Spirit, why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? All right, we have the Three of Coins. We have the Nine of Wands reverse. And we have the Fool. So what this is saying is that with regard to an established connection or coming together in an established connection, there's not a lot that you actually have to do except learn your own lessons. And that's showing up, in a lot of people's readings this week. I'm seeing it a lot. Once you learn the lessons and you resolve the problems that are kind of plaguing you individually, not you and this person, but you, that's when you have this new beginning. So there's something here, a detail that you're trying to figure out, but it may be presenting itself, Virgo, as being about a connection, but it's actually something within you, and it has to do with love. It could be self-love. It could be, a tendency to kind of, wall your heart off or close your heart. But once you learn this lesson is what's paramount, and it's an individual lesson that you have to learn. So Spirit is saying that that's when that new beginning is coming in. You have a new beginning here. There's an indication for you to take a leap of faith. Even though it's a situation that you're kind of not trusting, it's a situation where you're kind of tired and you feel like this person has worn you out. There's an indication that taking a leap of faith is actually what you need to do. Moving from inaction into taking that leap of faith. There's also an indication here that you need to be cooperative with regard to others. Work cooperatively. Be willing to take a chance. All right, so let's look at your outcome. Show me why this Knight of Wands is here. Show me the outcome for Virgo. All right, there's your Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Two of Swords reversed, and we have the Death card in reverse. All right, so there's a situation that has been off and on, off and on. Sometimes you talk with this person and then maybe there's ghosting that's happening, but it's off and on. And it's very erratic energy, and I picked up on that as well in the very beginning of when I was pulling cards. There's just an erratic energy with this person. I do see by the end of the month that erratic energy is still going to be present, and that's probably what we're seeing here with this Page of Wands reverse. There's something that is not over. You feel like there's something that's unfinished here. Something that, you know, it's like a transformation is trying to happen, and there's something you're holding on to that's not allowing that transformation to take place. Now, the person in your energy has a decision to make, and I feel like they're kind of going back and forth, back and forth. That's where we're seeing this energy where they're just ecstatically happy one minute, and the next minute they're just full of anxiety. So it's kind of keeping this cycle going between you being kind of up and down as far as I'm in, I'm out. They are kind of being indecisive about something here, and it's keeping this cycle going. I don't see the cycle completely resolving by the end of the month. However, there is commitment coming in. Spirit is saying once you work on yourself and you resolve the problems that you're having, you in and among yourself. And there's also, by the way, an indication not to lean into bitterness, to be cooperative. But once you work on yourself, that's where you have this new beginning, Virgo. Yeah, there's definitely a new beginning coming here. There's something that's not finished between you and someone else. And look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers again. So it's a repeating card. So this is trying to come together. But it just seems like there's a lot of going back and forth, and it's almost like the two of you are colliding against one another, and it's keeping it from really manifesting. And the answer to that is to work on you, not to work on the relationship or tell this person what they need to do, but to work on you. And that's when that energy is going to really budge. And we're going to see the anxiety go away. We're going to see the lovers come together into union. All right, so let's see if there's any messages in your oracles. Spirit, I'm pulling for the sign of Virgo. Pulling for the sign of Virgo. All right, Virgo, we have number 14, which breaks down to a 5. 5s are generally about changes. And this says flower child. So it's about momentum, creativity, and action. It says, I hope that everyone, I'm so sorry. I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. So again, it's an indication to work on you. Let me read that for you, though. Give me just a second. All right, so it says, I am the beekeeper of my own garden that grows. It's so easy to accidentally live for others, for their approval, praise, and validation. The ego thrives off of this. It's easier for it to exist and make choices that way. But more than ever, now is a time to take your focus off the wants of others and start focusing on the pulls of your soul and heart, even if it doesn't seem right. What does Spirit call you to do? What is it that you really want to do, to feel? Ironically, perhaps channeling your energy there will end up being the best service to others. Not desperate attempts to satisfy that come from lack, uncomfortableness, and scarcity. Dear flower child, throwing her seeds and flowers, you are blooming even when you thought you couldn't. Your sweetness is now attracting the bees. Think of your energy channels as bees that pollinate or nourish flowers and growth. You have the power to summon them and to send them wherever you want. Where will you send them, Queen Bee? Remember this. This card has an energy of royalty behind it. What you say and what you think has great power behind it now. With so many bees on your side, now is a potent time for creativity, projects, and taking action on whatever it is that you really want to do. Anything you act on or set intentions for has a perfect sacred soil right now on the on the physical and metaphysical levels. So plant your seeds, Magic Flower Child. You are ripe with power and possibility, so use it. Drawing this card can also be an affirmation of self-love and of honoring your own sacred life. You are at a place of rich soil, which is your soul, and nutrients. You planted yourself, watered yourself, and you've grown so much because of it. And so you shall continue. Even when it feels like you've been buried, you will still find a way to flourish. That's beautiful. All right, Virgo, I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.